Hello folks, welcome to our 8th video session, core training. And like we've done in the past, we're going to abbreviate the movements to fit into the film format. And we're going to do our movements on the ground, standing up, and sitting in the chair. So let's get started. We're going to start down on the mat. Get down. We're going to put our hands down in the small of our back, just to brace your back. We're going to extend one leg out and bend one leg. And we're just going to lift. You're going to lift our chest up, head up, straight up. And this is a nice, safe crunch, the old-fashioned crunches. We're going to talk about that in our health tip of the week, our health tip of the week video. We're going to talk about the back and the physiology of what's going on when you're doing these crunches. This is a nice, safe motion, straight up. We're not turning our head like that. We're not curling our neck. We're going just straight up. Of course, you're going to go both sides. And remember, you're going to do many more movements. We're just abbreviating things. Just like that. And that's, again, nice. Works that stomach very nice. Now, our next motion, we're going to work the paraspinal muscles. These muscles right here. The muscles that help you extend. They also give you a little bit of rotation. We're going to get on all fours, nice and square, looking straight ahead, and we're just going to extend out. They call it the bird dog. Straight out, hold, and down. Lift out, hold, and down. Same motion. Now, if you feel that's kind of tough, you can just do it with the arms, like that. Remember, there's always ways to modify these exercises. So you can just do the legs. Hold out like that. Like that. So that's just a couple real simple exercises, safe exercises you can do for your stomach area and for your lower back. So next up, we're going to stand up. We're going to stand up, and we're going to start off with our airplanes. This is a tough one. So you might need the wall, or you might need a chair to hold on to. We're going to come up like here. Whoop, move that chair a little bit. Good. Get like airplane position, and we're going to add a little crunch. We're going to come out, add a little crunch. Just like I said, this is a tough one. Boom. And of course, you're going to go both sides. Like that. You can do this, but remember, have the wall nearby or the chair nearby. You don't want to lose your balance. Safety first. The next one, just a little crunch. We're just going to show you some little crunches. And when we're crunching, when you work the muscle, you want to contract the muscle or shorten it. Like, for instance, if I'm working my bicep, there's the length, there's that. So when I shorten it, then I shorten it. When I contract it, I shorten it. Same, and these stomach muscles work the same way. So I'm going to go ribs. Think of my ribs going down to my hips. So this is my length right here. And when I crunch down, the length of the muscle went from here to here. So ribs down. Just bring those ribs down. Nice little standing crunch. And if you want to add a little extra in there, you could do it in this position. Ribs down. Now, if you want to increase the resistance, you could go hips up, ribs down. So you can bring your hips up, ribs down. So you're doing two motions. Like that. Right in here. Ribs down, hips up. Nice little way to do it. There you go. Now our next motion, we're going to work the obliques. The obliques are your rotating muscles. They also help support your paraspinal muscles. And I call them the boxer muscle, because usually boxers have good obliques because they're doing this kind of motion all the time, working these guys all the time. So a nice little simple one, just hands gently behind your head. You're not pulling on your neck, just gently behind your head. And we're going to keep the elbows back. We're going to bring the shoulder, not the elbow, shoulder to opposite knee, like so. Shoulder to opposite knee. And the reason why we're going shoulder instead of elbow, because the line of the muscle is almost straight, just a little bit in. If it was going like this, then the elbow would be a better motion. So just, like that. Boom. Working those obliques. There you go. So next up, another nice core exercise. and we're gonna move into the Tai Chi mode. And we're gonna do 3 Tai Chi exercises that are really nice for your core. We're gonna start off with the flowing river. We're gonna bring our arms straight out, and our arms are gonna represent the river, and the river is gonna flow side to side. Flowing river. Nice little flow, looking straight ahead, always good posture, as we said before. Our next Tai Chi motion is our floating ball. So we're going to get it in this position, and we're going to float. We're going to go as far as we can, reverse the hands, come back the other direction. Floating ball. Back to center. Our next one, our last Tai Chi motion I'm going to show you today, we're going to paint the sky. So we're going to bring our arms out, extend our arms out, palms forward, and we're going to big circles, big circles. Now if you're coming down real low, like this, make sure you bend your knees, bring your fanny back up. That'll keep your back in line. Remember, always want to protect your back. Nice. Very nice. And let's go, and you want to go both directions. And folks, this is our eighth exercise class. So if you didn't get all the videos, just send me an email and we'll get those out to you. And on our help tip videos, we're going to be at number 3 this week. So if you don't have at least 2 of them, let us know. There you go. Back to center. So next up, and wrapping up, we're going to do some exercise. Now, these Tai Chi motions, you could do those sitting down if you like. Either way, whatever you like to do. And it's good to mix up these exercises. Do some days on the ground, some days standing, some days sitting. So we're gonna get in our chair. We're gonna move forward. We're gonna slide forward. If you're back too far, you're not gonna get that range of motion. So we're gonna get forward, not too forward. Put yourselves up. And let's start with just doing the hips to ribs, just like we did standing. Just bringing those ribs down, ribs to hips, like that. Or you can do the opposite, you can go just hips to ribs. You can do this, hips to ribs. Now, you see me moving my legs is getting us started. That's initiating the motion, but then the stomach muscles are taking over. Well, you don't want to do this, like you see people in the gym doing. That's just working those hip flexors. We want to work those stomach muscles as much as we can. And then you put it all together. And then, before I get to that, when you're doing this, if that's kind of hard for me to do both legs. Just do one leg at a time. Hips to ribs. And regular breathing on these exercises. There you go. Now, if you want to put it all together, you can do it like this. Or it's a little easier, one leg at a time. Ribs down, hips up, we'll squeeze. Another way to engage these stomach muscles, think of your belly button going in towards your spine. That just kind of signals that these guys have got to get working. There you go. Now our next one, let's work those obliques again from the sitting position. And you can do like we did, standing, just the shoulder to opposite knee. You can do them like that. Or another nice way to do it is just bring your legs out a little wider than your hips. And you can just reach side to side. Side to side, add a little clap. Nice. There you go. Your obliques. Now, our last couple of exercises, we're going to show you that we're going to work those paraspinal muscles. Those low back muscles that run parallel to your spine that help you extend, give you a little bit of rotation. And we're going to move forward on a chair, extend our arms out, and we're going to as we go back, our hands are reaching for the sky, back as far as you can comfortably. Don't force it. Don't force anything. And remember, in all these exercises, if something doesn't feel right, just back off. Okay, hands down to about chest level. Float back. Now, if you want to add that little rotation to it, it'd be almost the same motion. Remember, just a little bit of rotation. Slight rotation in the center. Slight rotation, and back to center. That works really nice. Now, another nice way to do these is to use our ball. And we can get these balls at the dollar store. We use these in class all the time. Now you can take the ball, you're gonna put it behind our back, against the chair. So get that little bounce to make sure you're in a good position. And it's the same motion. But I feel like it's a nice little feel with the ball. Like that. Same. And yeah, you can do the rotations with the ball too. There we go. And folks, that's our core training. Remember, you're going to do more repetitions, more of these movements when you do it on your own. We're kind of shortening things up to fit into that format. And again, thank you for joining us. And then later in the week, we'll have the health and fitness tip of the week, the video for that. And we're going to be doing we're going to show you back care on this week's video. And I want to thank you for coming. Thank you again. Stay safe. Stay healthy, stay happy. Thank you.